welcome to my channel. I'm Claudia. So if you're new to my channel, I hope you'll subscribe, and if you like my video, please give me a like. So today I'm going to be doing a review on this set. It's the Kirigami set, and it's in the monogram print. But you know what? It's something that I had thought about getting for a while, and one of the things that I actually found online was that it's a good set if you're trying to get, really get a bang for your buck. And I really did think, with the 3 pieces that maybe it would be worth it, but I really wasn't sure how much I can put in these items. So what I'm going to do today is I am going to just show you some close-up shots of these, but also just show you what can fit inside of them and why I purchased this item. So what I'll do is I'll start off by showing you the largest one. So this is the largest size that they came out with, and you can see, I think it's really cute and pretty. I love the envelope style. This one is the large size in the 23 by 16.5 centimeters. So it is a little bit bigger, but again, it's not super large. You can see that it does have a button here, but in the inside, it's pink. It's like a really light pink, and it does have the stamp there. But aside from that, it's just one open area. And again, because it's just, the material, it's that cowhide leather. It's super easy to clean. It's not fabric. So I do like that. I do think that that is actually a nice thing, but I'll show you the back of it. This is the side. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the medium size. So this is what the medium size looks like. And the inside liner of this one is red. And it also has the Louis Vuitton there. But again, it's just open, and it's open inside. It has one little button here. And again, the same style in the back. And this one is obviously a lot smaller. And this is the medium size, and it's 15.5 by 11.5 centimeters. And now we've got the little one. This is really, really tiny. I'm going to try to get close so that you can see it. But this one's really small. And this one's actually 10 by 7 centimeters. So it's really little. You can see how small this is. But it's really cute. And the inside of this one is more of a burgundy look. But it's the same concept. It has the Louis Vuitton here, gold hardware, and the inside is just open. But again, what I thought that was really nice about this set was that I liked the envelope style. I really thought that this was a really nice, it looks different. And one of the main reasons why I bought this set was because as someone who travels a lot and I'm in business a lot, I always travel with credit cards, or sometimes you need business cards, and I thought this would be really cute. Right now, sometimes when I'm in a hurry, depending where my business cards are, sometimes I have them in a Ziploc bag or whatever I can find. I just thought that this looked a little more professional if we were out. So that's one of the main reasons why I bought this one. I also thought about maybe, instead of using the recto verso or the regular card holder, maybe I can fit a few more items in here, because if you do have the normal card holder, which looks like this, it's actually smaller. You can see here how much smaller it is. So it takes up a little bit more room, but because you can squeeze this one, you can see how it expands. And I felt like it'd be easy to just slide in a bag or a purse. And what I find with this one is that it can't fit a whole lot of cards in here. It just gets really tight and it's hard to get them out. So I just wanted to have a different option. So I did want to show you guys that. I will show you in a moment what I can fit in this, but I'll move on to the next one. The medium one, I really wanted the medium one because I wanted something that I can slide in my bags. And if you have the Toiletry 15, it is a little bit thicker. So sometimes what I find is if I have a purse or a bag that's a little bit more narrow, it's really hard to fit my Toiletry 15 in it. So I wanted something that was thinner and that can hold my lipsticks and things like that, and just the things that I typically put in my bag. So I will show you in a moment what those items are, just so you can see what fits in it. But that's one of the main reasons why I bought this one, because I thought that it would be a really good idea for that. So that's one of the main reasons why I got that. I just thought it would be practical for me. And I like that if you needed to squeeze this in a bag, you can see how thin this looks. You can really, really squeeze this. So you can't do that with the Toiletry 15. So just something to think about. And this large one, the number one reason why I bought this one was because I thought this would be so cute as a clutch. So if we went out on a date night, I could put my phone in here. I could put some lipstick in here. I could even bring this one in and put it in here with my makeup and things like that. And I thought it would be really, really cute. So that's really the number one reason why I bought the larger one, is because I wanted to be able to wear it as a clutch. I will say I am seeing a lot more people are starting to convert these and buying the chain. I saw online on Etsy and also on Amazon, you can actually buy the converter where it's a chain that you put inside, and you can actually carry this as a chain bag. I guess that's one option if you really want to use this as some type of like bag. For me personally, I just like it as a clutch. So if I'm in a hurry and I want to go out, I'm just going to grab this. You know, one of the things that I do a lot is when we go out to eat, or for on date nights, I am just really paranoid sometimes with keeping my bag or my purse on my chair, because I know people who did that, who have done that, and somebody has walked off with their bag. So I'm really, really paranoid about that. So typically when we go out to eat or we're on a date night, I take something that's a little bit smaller that I can keep right on the table and keep it right on the table with me, and I don't have to worry about that. But that's just a suggestion. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to go ahead and just show you what can fit in some of these items, and then we will be done. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what fits in the larger one. So I have these inserts. These are the inserts that are in the Felici. So I just for perspective, I wanted to be able to show you what can fit in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in here and see if they fit, which I believe they do. And they do. They fit actually pretty well. They, my key, say I was going out and I needed my key, I could throw that in there as well. Now, if I had a card holder, or not card holder, if I needed something for my keys, I've got that as well, which that fits in there as well. Now let's throw the card holder in there just on top of that. I have the key holder, the card holder. I have two of the inserts of the Felici, and let's try and see if I can fit my phone in there as well. So I do have the largest iPhone, so it's like the 13 Plus. So now I'm going to try to put that in there as well, just to see if I can fit it in there. So I was able to fit that in there, but I'm not sure if it's going to close. And it actually does close. So it can really hold a lot. Wow. I actually had not tried that, but it actually really fits a lot of stuff. So I do want to show you just how thick it looks with all that stuff in it. I mean, it's definitely a little thicker, but it doesn't look bad in my opinion. And what I love about this one is that you don't see any just deformities or anything. Like, it looks really clean and nice. So I'm actually really impressed with this part. So I actually like this one a lot even more now. But I'm going to take a few of these things out, because I mean, sometimes if you're running out, you probably are not going to put all these things in here. But I do have the two Felici inserts, the phone, and my key, because I think most of us, if we're driving, you're going to need your key. Now putting that in there, I mean, it's very, very comfortable. I mean, everything fits really nicely in here. And now it's a little bit smaller. So I think this is a really good buy, if I'm being honest. I mean, this is really good. So I'm going to go ahead now and show you what fits in the medium size. Okay, so I have the medium size now. So I'll go ahead and just put some items in there just to give you some perspective. So I do have the key holder. So I'm going to see if it fits this way, which actually it does. Interesting. Now I'll actually also insert the card holder in there. So now I have the key holder, the card holder, the key holder, both in there, and it actually closes. I will say it's a little tight though. You can see a little bit of how it's indenting that. So I probably wouldn't do that, but let me try it the other way. But putting it this way, I think that's much better. And they fits just perfectly. And if you wanted to maybe drop the key in there, see if that fits. I'll try that. And that does fit, but you can see it looks a little bit, just like a little thicker here, but not bad. I think you can definitely get away with that. What I am going to show you why I actually bought it was more for, I wanted to be able to carry some lip liners and lipsticks, and I don't like lip liners and lipsticks just rolling around in my bag. I really don't. I don't care if it's a small pochette that I'm carrying or just a small purse or a clutch or a wristlet. I like them to be more protected, because I had that happen to me where the lip liner opens or the lipstick opened and all of a sudden you have a nightmare. So I don't take chances with that. So I'll just show you a few of the things that I travel with, but here's a chapstick. I always have eye drops because I have dry eyes. 2 lip liners. I do have this awesome, amazing Giorgio Armani lipstick that I absolutely love. I put that in there, and you know, I don't know if you're like me, but I wear a lot of sandals, and we do a lot of walking, and sometimes I have Band-Aids in here just in case I end up with a blister. But so now I have those items in here, and you can see there's still a lot of room in here. I can probably put a few more lipsticks in here or some more lip liner, or if you have a blush or a bronzer, that would absolutely fit in here with no problem. I'll just put this card holder in here, and we'll pretend that it's an actual powder or maybe some type of bronzer, but so that you can see the size. But it definitely fits in here, I mean, without a problem. You know, this is probably one of my favorite pieces because I do love that it's a lot thinner and you can just squeeze this in your bag. And that's probably one of the cons about the Toiletry 15 is that it's a little bit thicker. So, you know, you can't squeeze that because it's reinforced that way. So I do love this for that. And now I'm going to show you what fits in this little cutie. So this is very, very small, but it's adorable in my opinion. I think it's super cute. One of the main reasons why I bought this one was because I wanted to be able to put business cards on it. And I've actually even used the card holder, the regular card holder. I've used this before for my business cards and it works fine, but I can't put a lot in here. So I thought this would be better. So to my surprise, I'm going to show you one of my business cards. So this is one of my business cards. And when you try to put it in it, it is very tight. So what you need to do is you just have to bend it a little bit like this. So what I do is I'll put them in there, but I do have to bend this so that they can slide in like that. And to my surprise, I mean, I can't really put too many in here because I do feel like they might get a little bent. So you could see how hard it is for me to put these in here. It's really not that easy. They do fit. I will say they do fit, but they're a very, very tight fit. So I'm not sure that I really like this for the cards, but you know, I don't know if maybe in time this would just like stretch out a little bit and maybe fit a little bit better. But one of the main things that I wanted this for was, you know, obviously for the business cards, so I can fit these in here, but I also wanted to be able to put my, you know, my ID or my credit cards and things like that. If you're in a hurry, sometimes you just want to throw them in a little pouch and throw them in your carry-on or in your bag or whatever. And again, like I mentioned earlier, the card holder, I mean, it's really nice, but it doesn't hold a whole lot. So if you have this, you probably know you could put a few cards in here, but more than that, it gets really tight and they're really hard to pull out. So I'm going to show you how many cards I could actually fit in this one. So what I have here in my hand, I mean, obviously for security purposes, I'm not going to show you my credit cards, but I do have about 10 cards here. One's an ID. I do have an American Express, but I have the really thick cards. So if you have an American Express, you know how thick those cards are. And I have an additional 8 cards. So I'm going to show you how they fit in here. And look at that. I have 10 cards in here and they fit perfectly. Now I'm going to try to close it. No issues there. I mean, there's still actually more room up here where if I wanted to probably put maybe another card in here, I could probably fit 1 or 2 more. But again, I mean, this is an ID, an American Express thick card and 8 additional credit cards. And this is how it looks. And it closes easily without a problem. So I think this is really cute. I mean, again, if you're looking for something like a card holder for your credit cards or something to just run out with and put in a small, you know, clutch or something like that, I think this is perfect because it is still a little bit thicker than this one, but it still is small enough that I think it can really fit in any bag. So that's really, you know, those are the 3. I do want to show you just side by side so you can see what they look like together, but these are the 3 here. And again, I mean, I think these are beautiful and I definitely think that you do get a good bang for your buck if you're buying these. I'd love to hear your thoughts about these pieces, what you like, what you don't like. Do you own these pieces? And maybe there are other things that you're doing that you're using your pieces for. I'd love to hear from you. And I'd love to hear some feedback on what you think about these items. But as usual, thank you so much for visiting my channel and I hope to see you next time.